In Ghana, we have two strong groups, two strong community mobilization groups. There's this group called the Forest Watch Ghana, which is a coalition of various NGOs. There's the National Forestry Forum, which has over the years done a lot of community work, bringing them into not just VPA but general forestry discussion. In Ghana, for WWF, we decided to go with the National Forestry Forum, which has been doing this over the years. So they work through various NGOs, assembly members, which is part of Ghana's governance, local governance structure. They bring traditional authorities to one point. So we start at the community level, which is the very community fringing the forest, hold a discussion there, and then we move on to the district level. We bring representatives from different communities. We have about 30 people in that meeting. Then we are doing 10 of those district meetings. Then after that, we move on to the regional level where we have 5 meetings, and then a national level meeting where we support the process to hold a big national forum. In all of these meetings, we try to bring the forestry authorities, those who have been put in charge to manage the forest resources in Ghana. We try to bring them into these meetings to answer all questions which the people who come from the communities will have. Usually we try to fashion, there are big issues on domestic markets, general illegal logging, so we try to fashion out a new innovative solutions, as in try not to do what we have been doing in the past for so long, which is not working. We try together to fashion out innovative solutions. We discuss them, and then we expect that they go back and implement them. The good thing with our process is that there's some room for feedback. That is, after a community meeting, we invite people into a district meeting where we expect them to feedback on whatever has happened, and then it moves on until we get to the national process. Try to utilize, especially organizations which are already working on the ground, try to utilize them. Because they are already on the ground, they are much closer to the people, and it's relatively easier organizing them. As a matter of fact, you realize that originally we planned just 5 big regional meetings, but then thinking it through again, we realized we're going to make much more impact if we decided to go with this group and then to go more to the ground. So we are targeting 36 meetings in all. Originally, we were looking at just about 200 people, but now we are looking at up to 1,000 participants, getting them involved in the whole VPA discussions and then implementation process. Yeah. A lot of the time, we see negotiation as one entity and implementation as another entity. So as much as possible, I would suggest that whilst negotiating and whilst thinking about just the agreement, we think as well about what we are going to do at the implementation stage. And it's good to already start thinking about it before you conclude. Then once you conclude, then it becomes easier with the implementation. Ghana is at the implementation stage. So again, based on the advice I just gave, there was a lot of momentum during the negotiation. Then after the negotiation, everything sort of calmed. I wouldn't say died out. Everything just went down. But then after a while, things picked up again. Yeah, so we have been promised to see FLEGT licenses by next half of next year. Yeah, so hopefully we should see something on the ground. Usually negotiations are held, you have governments and various organizations coming in, but one big underlying factor is the resources which you need to move the process forward. My suggestion will be we already start thinking about what resources will be used to push it. And by resources, I mean both financial, technical, infrastructure resources to get the process moving as soon as negotiation is completed.